So this just allows them to steal from the government even more, you guys. So the 8 Democrats, I hope that you felt umbrage that people would criticize that fucking deal. What deal? I'm glad federal workers are keeping their jobs and getting back pay, if they do. But he says stuff and then he does the opposite. Isn't it kind of like a perfect metaphor of everything that he's doing, everything that he's done, everything that he's doing, and everything that he wants to do? So the spending package, expected to be approved as part of a deal to reopen the government, would create a wide legal avenue for senators to sue for as much as $500,000 each when federal investigators search their phone records without notifying them. Oh, they're such big fucking alpha guys, huh? They're so butthurt about somebody. They didn't look at your phone records, you dumb fucks. They looked at the metadata to see who was calling from where, just in a period of a few hours during the insurrection. That's what they were looking at. And they had every right to do that. And if you were involved, you need to go to prison. The provision, tucked into a measure to fund the legislative branch, appears to immediately allow for 8 GOP senators to sue the government over their phone records being seized in the course of the investigation by Jack Smith, the former special counsel, into the insurrection at the Capitol on J 6, 2021. They can immediately sue and just get big checks now from the DOJ. They're just ripping off our government, literally stealing cash money from our institutions, draining the coffers before and moving all that money offshore so that when we get back in power, there will be nothing. There will be lots of prisons, though, won't there? The provision would make it a violation of the law to not notify a senator if their phone records or other metadata was taken from a service provider like a phone company. There are some exceptions, such as 60-day delays in notification if the senator is considered the target of an investigation. Because the provision is retroactive to 2022, of course it is. That's the point of this, was to go exactly back to this date, to steal money from our government for something that didn't hurt them at all. So I hope somebody's gonna challenge these lawsuits. Each violation would be at least $500,000. It would also sharply limit the way the government could resist such a claim, taking away any government claims of qualified or sovereign immunity to fight the lawsuit over the issue. You know, I don't know how much we can count on him to give anything to the Democrats. It was a handshake deal. That's all it was. Just like all the deals he's made around the world, right? When he comes home and says, oh, got a deal, got it. They're all handshake deals. He's got none of them in writing. If he invested all this money, if he's gotten all this money, $17 trillion, now it's up to $27 trillion in tariffs. Where is it? I mean, he hasn't paid down our debt. Is it sitting in a bank somewhere? Because nobody can find it. I'm just wondering. Seems like they're just stealing a lot of money from the government. Seems like they're trying to just steal money and get money out of, like, the DOJ. They're just having the DOJ try to write these huge checks to them personally. Just to steal, just stuff a little bit more in your pockets, right? Yeah. Like running through the grocery store, just grabbing all the shit you can. Just all the shit you can. Because maybe you have 2 minutes to do it. And you can keep everything. If you just get everything in there. That's what they're doing. But instead of the clock running out, they're going to prison. So they have every reason. They have a whole lot of incentive to keep stealing money and keep committing crimes and all of that. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to, just like this, just like I love this building. I'm not going to touch it. I won't touch the existing. No, I won't. I won't touch the existing. No, I won't. And he did. So, that's all. He's a liar. He's a liar.